Hello everyone, welcome to week 3 of the Rainbow Color Challenge or Collab. I'm not sure what we're calling it. It's hosted by My World in OKC and Jody's Craft Room, both on Facebook, My World in OKC, and here on YouTube. So I made a flip book, and I made it starting with these, what are these? These are by Stampin' Up. They're called Magnolia Lane Large Specialty Memories and More Cards and Envelopes. So I didn't use, well, I know I didn't use any of the cards, but I did use these envelopes. They're like a craft and they're really nice and sturdy. And I did put the liners, which obviously are green now, because you're going to say this isn't green, but you'll see I used green. So I used those, and I also used the Memories and More Magnolia Lane card pack. It has stickers. It's got a bunch of, I still have quite a bit left, a bunch of 3x4 cards. They're like Project Life cards. That's what the Memories and More is of Stampin' Up. And it has some big ones and even has some vellum. I didn't really use any of the vellum, but I did gift one in the, well, to whoever it ends up going to. So those were the main focus, and then I used a little bit of paper out of the Pressed Petal Specialty Designer Series paper. I used some of this, which is green, and some of this, which is like a cream with green floral, and I think that's mostly it out of that paper pack. And okay, so let me bring it in. Oh, and I did use also the Magnolia Good Morning Magnolia stamp set. I know I used this. I'm pretty sure I used Enjoy Today. I know I used the Hello, I think twice. I did use some of the dies, and I also used this beginner set, which is not in the annual catalog. It's in a separate beginner brochure, and I'm pretty sure I used this and possibly this thank you, and maybe that. I'm not positive anymore, but we'll see when we go through. Okay. Oh, I also used the Magnolia Lane ribbon combo, which has like this linen ribbon, and it does have this twine, Mossy Meadow twine. And I used a little bit of the scalloped lace trim, which is in Very Vanilla, and that looks like this. I used a little bit of that. Alright, well, if I find anything else, I'll let you know as we go. Oh yes, right off the top, the little floral essence, perennial essence floral centers. This was made with the dies from the set, and these were from the leaves. This is out of Pear Pizzazz. And what I did on this, I cut them out in white, and then I used the Stampin' Write markers, which are the Many Marvelous Markers set. This is the Petal Pink. And I used the brush end, and I just went around the edges. This one is out of Petal Pink. And then, of course, I put that center in. I just sort of bent them up, curled them and bent them, and I glued them down in the center. On the, this is a piece of Pear Pizzazz, I want to say, in the background on top of the envelope. And then this is one of the larger Memories and More cards. I have a sticker here and a sticker here from the sticker pack, which coordinate with this and this. And then on the side, I had this piece of lace trim that I had bought from Tina's Crafty Life a while back, and I used this on my tissue box altered that I did a week ago. So I ran this Magnolia Lane. This is nice and soft. I actually really like this. I probably should have got more of that. Anyway, I ran that through, so, but I made it, I cut it so that there was just a the lace showing here and here, and then it shows on the back, which I tacked down. I tacked this down with hot glue, but I tacked this down with snail, and same here, and then I went over it with the embossing buddy just so it wouldn't be sticky on the top. Okay, so let's open this up and see what we have. First thing when you open it is you have this. This is a piece of the paper from the Perennial Essence. This was a piece of one of the larger Memories and More cards that I cut, and then I rounded the corners and just glued it down and made a little side pocket. Then this was a scrap of Mossy Meadow paper, which I ran through the subtle embossing folder. And these are all stickers except this. I had a little piece left of this, and I stamped on it hello in Mossy Meadow, cut it and put it up there, and then I just put stickers down. This also is a sticker. So it's just a little tag card or whatever you want to call it. Over here, this is a piece of Pizzazz scrap I had, and the dies do have this scallop-y edge kind of thing. So I scalloped that edge. This was a stamp from the Magnolia Blooms, the beginner set. This one here. I stamped that in Mossy Meadow. I stamped Enjoy Today out of the Good Morning Magnolia. Sorry for the glare. Right here. This was a tiny piece of sticker left on the sticker sheet, and then here's where I put that scallop lace trim. And then underneath here, this is another one of the larger Memories and More papers, cards. And then I just put in two of the Memories and More cards in this little pocket. If I can get them back in. There we go, we'll do it like that. And then, well, let me open it and go through before I open the other pockets. Then it opens like this. And then it opens like this and over here. So let's go over here so I can close this one. This has two more. Here I cut apart, I think a smaller Memories and More card. I rounded the corner and made it into a tuck spot. And this Everyday Moments was on there already. So I just put these two Memories and More cards in here. And this is actually the envelope liner. Now most of these I gusseted, by meaning where the envelope had a crease, I actually added 1/8 of an inch over, I added another crease. So in this pocket there are more little Memories and More cards. So there's, I think, 4. Oops, that one's upside down. And then on the other side, they're really pretty. That one's pretty. So there's 4 of those in the envelope, I think. There might be. Yeah, I think there's 4. Okay. Then on here, this one actually has a card in it that I made. So this is a card. And these are Memories and More 3x4 cards, and they're just matted on black, and then that's all on a Mossy Meadow green card base. This was a little 1 3/8 inch scallop circle punch from Stampin' Up, and this was a 2-inch white circle I had already in my stash, so I just stamped on there hello again. These here are stickers, and these little leaves under here are stickers from the Memories and More pack. And then inside I just stamped one of the flowers in Petal Pink on Whisper White, Basic Black, and then Mossy Meadow. So that tucks into this envelope pocket. And then this is a piece of Mossy Meadow. I did not emboss it, but I stamped the big magnolia flower on here, tone on tone. So that's this one. I stamped that on, and then actually I should have used white, but I used, what's it called? Berry Vanilla. And I tried to just stamp The Journey of Life is Best Shared with a Friend, but I could not get it straight without cutting the stamp, and I didn't want to do that. So I left the We'll Get Through This Together on And I stamped that in Mossy Meadow. I added an old olive gem out of the Noble Peacock rhinestones here, right here, and I used a little bit of that Mossy Meadow twine from the ribbon combo pack here. This is washi tape, and it came last year, I think it was last year, from Target. It's this Handmade Modern, and I used the polka dot one. So I first put it, see, I glued that and I shouldn't have. I taped this down here, and then I put another piece on top here. And later on I was like, oh, that's not sticking well, I should glue that. So I started to glue it, and I shouldn't have done that. But anyway, it flips up, there's nothing on the back, but whoever can write or put a picture here, and they can actually write up here and put a picture underneath. So I just like that flip. So this goes in this envelope here like this and covers it, or you could just leave it like that and flip it, right? So then over here I did sort of a waterfall. This piece was left over from cutting this, and so is this piece. And then these are stickers, and this is a sticker. And this was a piece of Whisper White that I had left after doing these. And this is a sticker. This here I stamped in mint macaron. It kind of didn't get exactly right. And then I stamped 4 of the little flowers in petal pink. And again, this is a sticker. And then it flips up one more time to reveal another Memories and More card. So there's writing or picture space, or you could put pictures up here and right here, same here and here, same here and here, and then this can just be written on, or a picture put on there. Feels like there's something. I don't want to get blue nail polish on it. Ooh, there we go. So, and then in this pocket there's, I think, a sticker sheet. No, these are larger Memories and More cards, including one of the vellum pieces, like that. That sort of goes with that Garden Lane set, and I did not get that set from Stampin' Up. And then the last pocket was the front one, and I think, I don't know if I already showed that. Yeah, I think it has a sticker sheet in it of some words and labels and things like that. So then it closes like this. I left this one blank, just a mat that I didn't know. I think it's kind of decorated enough. And these envelopes have like a champagne foiling on them. You can see it on some, but the rest it's buried. And then it closes like this, and then like this. And here's the back. It had a piece of the Perennial Essence paper, and then I put a Memories and More card over it because I had forgotten to put the ribbon down first, and I didn't want the ribbon to show. So the ribbon's under the card but on top of the paper, and it's just long enough to tie a nice little little bow. Of course someone decided to mow as I'm filming. Oh my goodness, always, right? So there you go. That is my green project, and it has quite a bit of green in it everywhere, so I hope that works. I really love this, and it's very possible this will be a giveaway, so probably on a Tuesday night live, so be sure to check next week. I'm filming this earlier in the week, but this will air on Friday. So come back to my live Tuesday night, and if you watch my live, I always give instructions on what to say to win a prize, and this will be next Tuesday night's prize. So come watch, and maybe you'll be the winner. All right, hugs, love, and peace. Take care.